Well, I have another fun story, and we read this story when we were first at kindergarten at the very beginning of the year. And I always say, this is my kindergarten story that I like to remind you of when we get frustrated or kind of like, oh, I don't think I can do something. The Little Engine That Could is the name of my story. And do you remember me saying to you sometimes, I think you can, I think you can. And you would work hard and you would get there. So let's listen again to The Little Engine That Could by Watty Piper. And there's that blue engine. We know he was the hard worker. Chug, chug, chug. Puff, puff, puff. Ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the track. She was a happy little train. For she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled full of great things for boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there were dolls. Dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls. Dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbed heads. And the funniest toy clown you ever saw. There were cars full of toy engines, airplanes, tops, jackknives, picture puzzles, books, and every kind of thing boys and girls would want. Look at all those fun toys. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat. Big golden apples, red-cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk for breakfast, and spinach for lunch, peppermint drops for a treat, and lollipops for another treat. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. Then all of a sudden she stopped. With a jerk, she simply could not go another inch. She tried and tried, but her wheels would not move. Poor engine, huh? What were all the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without the wonderful toys to play with and good food to eat? Here comes a shiny new engine, said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. Let's ask him to help us. So all the dolls and toys cried out together. They're being pretty awesome problem solvers, aren't they? Let's see how they end up here with this new engine. Please, shiny new engine, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down and the good girls and boys on the other side won't have toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the shiny new engine snorted. I pull you. I am a passenger engine. I have just carried a big, fine train over the mountain with more cars than you have ever dreamed of. My train had sleeping cars with comfortable berths and a dining car where waiters bring you whatever you want to eat, and a parlor car in which you sit in big, soft armchairs and look out the window. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not. And off he steamed to the roundhouse where engines live when they're not busy. Boy, oh boy, kindergarten, he was not very kind, was he? How sad the little train and all the dolls and toys felt. Then the little clown called out, "The passenger engine is not the only engine in the world. Here is another engine coming, a great big strong one. Let's ask him to help us. The little toy clown waved his flag and the big strong engine came to a stop. Please, oh please, big engine, cried the dolls and toys together. Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good boys and girls on the other side of the mountain will not have toys to play with or food to eat unless you help us. But the big, strong engine bellowed. I am a freight engine. I have just pulled a big train loaded with a big machine over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am very important, indeed, and I will not pull the likes of you. And the freight engine puffed off to the roundhouse. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very, very sad. Cheer up, cried the little toy clown. The freight engine is not the only engine in the world. Here comes another one. He looks very old and tired, but our train is so little, perhaps he'll still be able to help us. So the little clown waved his flag and the dingy, dusty, old engine stopped. Please, kind engine, cried the dolls and toys together. Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down and the girls and boys on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the rusty old engine sighed. I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot even help a little train as yours over the mountain. I cannot, I cannot, I cannot. And off he rumbled to the roundhouse, chugging along, saying, I cannot, I cannot, I cannot. Kind of a depressing story, isn't it? Everybody's kind of being not very helpful or having kind of a poor attitude. Then indeed the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and the toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, here is another engine coming, a little blue engine, a very little one. Maybe she will help us out. The very little engine came chugging along, merrily and happy. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. What's the matter, my friends? She asked kindly. Oh, little blue engine, cried the dolls and toys. Will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down and the good boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please, please. What do you think? I'm not very big, said the little blue engine. They only use me for switching trains in the yard, and I have never been over the mountain. But we must get over the mountain before the children awake, said all the dolls and toys. The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the dolls' eyes, and she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or good food to eat. So think about that. This engine is thinking about how other people are going to feel. She's having compassion in her heart for others. Let's see how this story ends up, even though we already kind of know. It's sure a fun one to read again. Then she said, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And she hitched herself up to the train. She tugged and she pulled and she pulled and she tugged, and slowly, slowly they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the dolls and toys and animals began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug went the little blue engine. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Up, 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 faster and faster and faster. The little engine climbed until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. Hooray, hooray, cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. The good little boys and girls in this city will be happy because you helped us, little blue engine. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain, I thought I could, 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 I thought I could. The end. So, a great lesson. Just when we think everything, oh, I don't know how we can do it, we say, I think I can, we try our hardest, and we work together. And look what happened in this story. Good things happened. So it reminds me of all of you, even though we're not together here in our kindergarten room. I know you're doing your best at home. And I know you're saying this in your brain. I think I can, I think I can. Just like Mrs. Oberg would tell you here at kindergarten. So keep it up and remember this forever in your life. Never give up and always do your best. Thanks, guys.